Hello and welcome back to ROADTRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today's episode is day number 275 of the 365-day trivia road trip. The quiz today comes all the way from this whole other country called Canada. Holly and Ian live in Nova Scotia. They've sent a 21-question trivia quiz for us to play today. 20 questions up front. There's going to be a question 21 tiebreaker at the end of the episode if you need to stick around for that. Thank you for watching and good luck. Question number 1. Based on the popular video game of the same name, the Super Mario Bros. Movie was released in 1993 to mostly negative reviews, but has since gone on to have a cult following. In the movie, who were the actors that played Mario and Luigi? I need both actors' names. The answer is Bob Hoskins played Mario and John Leguizamo played Luigi. Question number 2. The adult human body contains 206 bones, some of which have more common names associated with them as well as their more scientific names. The scapulae make up 2 of these bones, and they are more commonly referred to by what common name? The common name for these 2 bones are the shoulder blades. Question number 3. Bonobos are a peaceful species of omnivore, living only in the Democratic Republic of the Congo in Central Africa. Bonobos' numbers have dwindled to the point of landing them on the World Wildlife Fund's endangered species list. What kind of animal is a bonobo? A bonobo is an ape. Question number 4. Frank Herbert's 1965 novel Dune was first published as 2 serials in Analog magazine. The Dune series has been expanded from the original 6 novels by Frank Herbert with many subsequent novels by Brian Herbert and Kevin J. Anderson. According to the Dune series, what is the Mind Killer? Appropriate for spooky trivia, the mind killer is fear. Question number 5. Originally created as a rust prevention solvent and degreaser for the aerospace industry, WD-40 has become a staple in garages and homes across the country since becoming commercially available in the 1960s. What does the WD and WD-40 stand for? Formula number 40 for water displacement. Question number 6. During the height of his popularity as a WWF wrestler in the 1980s, Hulk Hogan would always tell his fans to say their prayers and eat their vitamins. What name did the Hulkster give to his young fans? I used to have a shirt that said this across the front. Fans of Hulk Hogan were known as Hulkamaniacs. Question number 7. Located on the westernmost coast of the country in the picturesque province of British Columbia, what major Canadian city is home to the Seawall, Grouse Mountain, and the professional hockey team, the Canucks? The answer is Vancouver. Question number 8. This person was also well known as the frontman for the band The Mystic Knights of the Oingo Boingo, later shortened to just Oingo Boingo, who wrote the music for and was the singing voice for the main character Jack Skellington in The Nightmare Before Christmas. and I believe wrote the theme song for The Simpsons? The answer is Danny Elfman. Question number 9. After sketching ideas for comic book characters, inspiration struck when one of them drew a turtle with nunchucks strapped to his arm, thereby creating one of the biggest pop culture properties of the 1980s. What creative pair were the minds behind the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles phenomena? What were the names of the two original creators? The answer is Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird. Question number 10. This team was the 2017 Mid-American Conference champions, representing the University of Toledo in Division I FBS, and whose home arena is called Glass Bowl Stadium. What is the name of the University of Toledo football team? They are called the Toledo Rockets. Question number 11. Lawyer, politician, and eventually President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln came a long way from the little Kentucky log cabin in which he was born into poverty. In what year was Abraham Lincoln elected the United States' 16th president? This isn't a tiebreaker, so you gotta get it right on the date. What year was he elected? He became president in 1861, so he was elected in 1860, the election of 1860. Question number 12. The king of TV trivia, Jeopardy, has been getting us to give our answers in the form of questions for decades. It's hard to think of the show without picturing the longtime host, Alex Trebek. For how many seasons was Alex Trebek the host of Jeopardy?
Perfect.
The answer is 37 seasons. Question number 13. From Sid Vicious to Winston Churchill, from Sirius Black to Commissioner Gordon, the sheer variety of roles that English actor Gary Oldman has taken on over his career showcase his wide range of acting skill. As of January 2023, how many Oscars has British actor Gary Oldman won? The answer is 1. Only 1. The Academy should be ashamed. Question number 14. Also known as the War to End All Wars, spoiler alert, it didn't, World War I was a hugely devastating event costing the lives of roughly 40 million people and involving more than 30 countries. In what year did the First World War begin? The answer is 1914. Question number 15. This novel, published in 1890, features a mystical painting of the title character that wears the marks of Dorian's hedonistic and increasingly immoral lifestyle. It appears to age and decay while Dorian himself seems blessed with eternal youth. Who wrote The Picture of Dorian Gray? The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. Question number 16. Wombats are marsupials native to Australia, mostly in forested areas as well as some mountainous terrain. They can run as fast as a human and their teeth never stop growing. What is the collective noun for a group of wombats? A group of wombats is known as a wisdom of wombats. Question number 17. Vertebrates, or animals with spinal cords and some form of backbone, make up a huge percentage of the animal kingdom. All mammals, most fish, birds, and reptiles belong to this category. What is the longest lived species of vertebrate on Earth? There's a specific vertebrate that's the longest living species that we know of. The answer is specifically the Greenland shark. Question number 18. With British Columbia, its neighbor to the west, and Saskatchewan to the east, and the Northwest Territories to the north, and the state of Montana to the south, what is the name of this Western Canadian province of which Edmonton is the capital city? The answer is Alberta. Question number 19. Located on the south shore of Lake Managua, this city, founded as a pre-Columbian fishing town but incorporated as a city in 1819, is thought to have been inhabited as far back as 12,000 BC. What city has been the capital of Nicaragua since 1852? Located on the south shore of Lake Managua is the city of Managua. Managua is the answer. And question 20. This movie featured a fictionalized story about a relationship between a young woman and a now famous playwright. Starring Gwyneth Paltrow, Joseph Fiennes, and Geoffrey Rush, what movie won the Best Picture award at the 71st Academy Awards? That movie was called Shakespeare in Love. Alright, that is it for today. Thank you for watching today's episode of ROADTRIpVIA. Thank you to Holly and Ian for sending in an excellent trivia quiz. They've got another one coming up in the next couple of weeks, so if you liked today's trivia quiz, subscribe to the channel, follow along because they've got another one coming up. Tomorrow, we've got another viewer-submitted trivia quiz. It'll be day number 276. We're just working our way along. While you're watching these, right now I'm somewhere in Las Vegas. I've got a huge road trip going on. We're going to Death Valley. We're going all over, and then we're gonna go to Southern California and hit Route 66 all the way up to Chicago. So follow along. Here's question 21, the tiebreaker for today. Some members of this fellowship include Gimli, Samwise Gamgee, and Boromir, as well as other characters representing humans, hobbits, and elves. In J.R.R. Tolkien's epic sprawling fantasy, The Lord of the Rings, how many characters comprise the Fellowship of the Ring? The Fellowship of the Ring is comprised of 9 characters. Whichever player said 9 gets it right. If nobody got it exactly right, then whichever player got closest is gonna win the point. And if it was a tie, they just won the whole game. Congratulations. Thank you again to Holly and Ian. See everybody tomorrow for day number 276.